Ace Hardware, man. There's no plan here. And so, like I was asking, I haven't been around in a long time. Is that cat still at the store?
Winston?
Winston, yes.
Or as people call him, Winnie?
Yeah.
He's around. He's getting fatter than ever.
They're trying to make him into a pussy cat.
Well, he's not. He actually killed a bird today.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I hear it just tastes like chicken.
To
cats.
Oh, yeah. And this cat, the cat I have, has been just turning crazier and crazier. I cannot, Lola, I cannot go into the bathroom without the cat following me. Morning, noon, the middle of the night, dark as pitch, the cat has to come into the bathroom. She may not stay very long. She may just meow 10 or 12 times. She may just want to be petted, or she may just turn around and go out. Just as long as she saw the scene and had control of everything. It's so damn bizarre.
She just has to see what's going on, make sure everything is going according to plan.
I don't really even know what the desire is or the problem is, but she just has to see what you're doing in the bathroom.
Have you always had cats? Did you have cats growing up? Or?
No, well, I had cats growing up, but they all left home because they hated my father. They were always vanishing or dying. Did I tell you the one time?
John,
I walked up to the chaise lounge we had on the back porch, and the cat had been sleeping on it. I went to pet it. It was hard. The thing had rigor mortis. It was dead. I couldn't even believe my touches because it just died. My father was a real unpleasant guy. The other ones would run away. But my mother didn't have the good sense to spade and neuter them either, Jesus Christ, these poor cats, they were getting knocked up right, left, and center. And in the middle of the night, 1 a.m. in the morning, a cat had kittens under my bed screaming, rah, rah, rah. And I looked down there and kittens are coming out of her. And shit, I'm 12 years old.
The birds and the cats.
Oh, hey. But there is a cat story above all cat stories.
Yeah?
Yeah. In 1983, I was insane enough to decide to move to New York City because I had written a novel, and I was sure it was so fabulous, it could not be denied. It would be, it would be a great success, and I would be hailed as a conquering hero schmuck. And and so, of course, as you know, New York City is a place where, the sirens lure you onto the rocks and you crash and burn. Well, and anyway, I was there struggling away, and I'm walking down the street one day, right? And I walk up to this light, and there's this nice-looking woman standing next to me, nods her head, nods me. I go across this way, and she goes the other way, and then we end up at another block together, quite by accident. So I nod, and she nods, and this happens a third time, and I said, "The hell with this. We're supposed to meet each other. Let's have a drink." So she says, "But I'll have coffee." Yeah, well, it's 11 o'clock in the morning. I can understand that. In any case, so Levada June Roberts was her name. A country singer from Mississippi, living in New York City, about 40 years old. I was about 36 or 7.
Older woman.
Older woman. The deepest Southern accent imaginable. And the extraordinary thing about this woman, it was absolutely so bizarre. She had these sad eyes that draped over her face, and this grin. If you looked at the grin, you got all cheery. You looked at the eyes, it broke your heart. So there was this weird combination: sad eyes, eternal grin. It was the most bizarre thing. In any case,
for a country singer.
In any case. We got to be tight enough so that, I came and went in her place. And her father got sick down in Neverland.
You came and went in her place?
In her apartment. And it was on the 16th floor. It was way up, and it had a balcony on the 16th floor, which was nice. It was very pleasant. And she had this delightful little white cat, It was still growing. It was a teenage kitty. And it was trapped up there. And she had to go to Mississippi to see her father. He was dying or something, That was fine because the way I understood it, he wasn't the most charming individual in the world. In any case, In any case, she said, why don't you stay at my place and take care of the cat? And she said, just leave the window open. It'll go in and out on the porch. So I'm sitting at this grand piano that nobody used, and it was there and it was beautiful, but I was writing. I was still thinking I was a writer. I was scribbling some notes by hand. And I get this phone call. And somebody calls up and said, are you la 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 la? Well, I said, no, I'm watching the plays for la 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 la, for Levada June Roberts. And he said, well, our cat's down here. 16 stories. The cat takes a screamer, chasing some goddamn pigeon or something. I can't believe it. I go, oh, Christ. She's never going to believe that I didn't hurl that cat off the building.
Maybe he was just like, oh God, a week with Zupa.
Probably. Oh, he's related to that Ernie Zupa guy, and all cats hate him.
We've heard about you.
Yeah. In any case, so I go down, I get the dead cat. I put it in this plastic bag. I look around. There's a dumpster. I drop him in the dumpster. Go back upstairs, and I'm lamenting to the there's the artistic guy next door. Mostly, the building was full of gay people. In any case, that's New York. In any case, he says, don't tell her the cat's dead. Don't tell her it's dead. Tell her it escaped. Sally, you left the back door open and it escaped. And I said, oh, okay, I'll tell her that. So she calls, I tell her the cat's disappeared. She calls a friend of hers to come over. This male friend comes over. I don't even know how he fit in the picture. I don't know if they were ever lovers once or whatever. I never quite understood his, but that's New York City. New York City has the strangest connections and bizarre people. It is very interesting. But in any case, he says, we gotta put up posters for the cat. Oh my God, I said, we gotta put up fucking posters for the cat. He makes up 20 posters for this cat. And we get inside Hardenville, is going all over town, all over the goddamn area for this cat. And somebody ultimately calls up, gets him on the phone. And yeah, there was a dead guy came down and so I fessed up to him. I said, okay, here's the deal. Next door neighbor says, don't tell her the cat's dead, tell her it ran away. You know, I knew the cat was dead. Took a screamer off the 16 stories down. And so I said, you take over the place, she'll be home in a couple of days, I'll explain it to her. So I wrote her a big long letter and explained it, but she never forgave me for killing Kitty Cat. It was all covered with, kisses too, from her kissing it with red lipstick, a white cat. It was all covered.
That's a little bit creepy.
Yeah, she was very strange.
You may have got the good end of the deal.
Yeah, I'm sure. But she does exist. She's on the internet.
The interwebs.
Yeah, the interwebs. Levada June Roberts.
Do you know if she ever had a hit or ever?
I never even heard her sing. She's a country singer. Let's hear you sing. There's this grand piano. Play it. She never did that either. She never had musician friends over. I don't know why. She might have been bullshitting me, but she is on the interweb. So that's my cat story.